So today we're going to be making a nail stand out of a recycled box using FreePrints prints. This is a cute way to recycle all of your Amazon packages or whatever online shopping you did. We're going to recycle it, put some cute prints, make it a personalized nail board for today. So for this project, we're going to use a lot of these 4x6 prints. These prints you can actually get for free on FreePrints, so that's a great way to make use out of them. And yeah, we're just going to cover our boxes with these cute little prints and make it super personalized. So first off, we're gonna need a box, any box from your recent online order. We're gonna need some glue. You can either use a hot glue gun or some glue sticks. We're gonna need some Mod Podge. I got some sparkly Mod Podge and some Mod Podge brushes. We're gonna need some stock paper. This is some beautiful marble printed stock paper, but you can use any design of your choice. And lastly, we have our assortment of photos. These are all the 4x6 prints that I plan on using. Very delicious looking photos. And this is totally optional, but I always think adding glitter on everything makes it that much more special. So we have glitter too, if you want to sprinkle that on in the end. And that's everything. All right, so we're gonna get our cardboard box. I've already started gluing down my stock paper, but we're just basically gonna be applying our glue and placing it right on top of the cardboard box to make it a cute background for our FreePrints photos to lay on top of. We're gonna do it all around. You can see that little sliver of seam. We are going to use glitter to cover that up, or we can actually maneuver our photos to help cover that portion up. But that's another reason why I'm using the Mod Podge glitter, is so that it can help conceal that in the end. So with the stock paper, you also want to kind of get the shape of the box as well. So it really helps to fold down the paper to the box edges prior to laying them down. Make sure that's folded. All right, so when you're using your hot glue gun, you want to at least hold it down for about 15 to 20 seconds just to make sure that it's all dried and it's not going to come up. So if you mess up, it's okay. You can always put more stock paper on top of it. This is just the background, so it doesn't have to be perfect, just needs to be covered. So we're also gonna get our scissors for the parts that we do need to cut, like right here. I don't wanna waste paper, so got our scissors, and we're gonna cut to size. Perfect. So now that we've covered the outside of our box, we are going to unfold it and do the inside of the box. Take apart the box, lay it flat, and cover the inside of the box and line it with some more stock paper. And we're gonna glue that like so. So now that we've lined the entire outside of the cardboard box with our stock paper, we're just gonna give it a cute little border with some additional designed stock paper. This one is metallic stars, and we're just gonna give that a nice border. And so to make things easier, we have our cutting grid and our X-Acto knife to get the exact size for our stock paper to use as our border right here. So I'm gonna measure 4 by 1, which is the size of one of the corners. Okay. We also have a ruler to make our straight lines. Cool. All right, and now that we have our secondary stock paper cut to size for the borders, we are going to bend them in half. I cut mine 4 by 1.5 inches. And we're gonna fold that in half so that they stick onto the corners easy. So for the borders, I wanted it to be about like 3/4 of an inch. So I ended up doubling that. So I sized my paper to 1.5 inches because you want to double the size of the border since we're just going to be folding it. And so I cut all of my papers to 4 by 1.5 inches. All right, so now that we have our box completely covered with our borders and everything, we are just gonna get our FreePrints photos, and you can either cut them out in a shape and place them on, or you could just leave them as their regular 4x6 prints and just slap it on. So we're gonna cover the box with our photos now. I'm gonna do that again with my glue gun and get to personalizing. I like to see like what kind of photos like work well together, like composition. Like for this one, I think I'm gonna keep this photo intact and then maybe just do like an outline of the sunflower. All right. Some photos under, give that kind of scrapbooky feel. All right, nothing makes me happier than a cute dog, so we are gonna add that as our final touch. And voila. And now we Mod Podge. So the Mod Podge we got is our glitter Mod Podge, so it has a nice veil of glitter in it. We have our little Mod Podge brush. We are just gonna apply as such. Oh, already it looks so beautiful. We're just gonna try to get a nice thick layer all over the entire box. We're just gonna keep going over the Mod Podge until we see no more bubbles. When everything is starting to lay flat, that's how you know you're on the right track. So it looks like I'm completely covering it in just white paint, but Mod Podge takes overnight to dry, so it's actually gonna dry down completely transparent with a hint of shimmer, so not to worry, it will not stay white forever. You can go in any direction you want as long as your photos just end up laying flat. So kind of just go in the direction of how you laid your photos. Make sure you pay special attention to the very ends of the photo. Make sure everything's laying down. Never too much Mod Podge, because we did apply a lot of layers and we want to be pretty liberal with our podge so that everything lays down. If you don't apply too much, or if you don't apply enough, you risk it flapping up. So now that we've applied our Mod Podge everywhere, we are gonna let it dry overnight and come back to it in the morning. So we let our nail stand dry overnight, and this is what it looks like in the morning. It is absolutely glorious. You can tell that the Mod Podge glitter is really coming through and looking absolutely stunning. It looks so pretty as like an overlay for all of our FreePrints pictures to be displayed. So I'm using it as a nail stand, but you can use it literally for anything, any of your treasures, and it's just a great, beautiful box to put all your beautiful things in. Very fun to make and so beautiful. I'm so happy. So this is what the nail stand's looking like now. It's perfect storage for all of my nail polishes and my gel lamp, which is super bulky, so I'm glad that the box fits perfectly for that, and accessories and everything. It's perfect. So I hope you guys found this tutorial useful and fun, and hope you guys try it for yourself. And if you do make your own, let me know how it went down in the comments. Let me know how many layers of sparkle glitter Mod Podge you use. And yeah, if you guys want to try some more crafts, be sure to check out our other craft videos. They're all super fun, beautiful, and make use out of your glorious photos. Thank you. Bye.